on behalf of the former governor of Kebbi, Atiku Baguri. You know him? And then you have distinguished Senator Abu Ibrahim. And you have your brand new NSA, we are here to show solidarity with you. Nothing more, nothing less. We assure you of our commitment to peace and democracy across, not only in West Africa sub-region, but around the world. Nigeria being a very strong leader, political economy of Africa, and a giant solidarity with you. And hearing that the allowances are paid up to date, then nothing else to make you angry. We continue to build a virile force. We are very proud of you. Proud of your commitment, proud of your loyalty, and we will not abandon you at any given time. Nigeria depends on you. Nigeria will show the world that you are responsible and you are focused, that you represent that country in a way, in many times and many ways, that could provide peace and happiness to other nations. I want to say thank you very much for what you are doing. I share with you the joy of doing it, but I know some of you will miss home, you'll be homesick. Just tarry on, tarry on. There will be peace and progress in our country. Thank you very much.
Number of contingent in this formation. Your Excellency, sir, all the vehicles you see around here, including the MRABs, the APCs, and all the others, are actually from the Nigerian Ministry of Defense, courtesy of the approval by His Excellency, Mr. President, sir. Your Excellency, this is one of the many peace support operations that Your Excellency has granted approval for Nigeria to participate in. Like Excellency, we equally have the highest contingent in the ECOWAS mission in the Gambia, where we have 200 troops currently operating in the Gambia. Your Excellency, besides our involvement in ECOWAS, we are also involved in United Nations peace support operations. Right now, a Nigerian Major General is actually the commander in the UN operation in Abyei in South Sudan, sir. Your Excellency, the forces that are here, a Nigerian Brigadier General seated right beside you is indeed the first commander of all the forces here, including Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, and others. Your Excellency, we equally have forces right now, about 70 of them, providing medical services in the level. I will stop here after welcoming you to invite the first commander, Brigadier General Al-Hassan Grema, to give a brief of the activities they are doing here. Your Excellency, the last election that took place here some few months ago, Nigeria played a prominent role. The armed forces here are the ones keeping this country safe. I stand bold to say this. We receive reports in the Ministry of Defense on a daily basis what is happening in this country. If these gentlemen and women leave this country, I'm sorry. There will be refugees in Cape Verde, in the Gambia, and other countries neighboring the Guinea Bissau. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for taking time to visit our troops.
Okay, thank you. I am Al-Hassan Muhammad Grema, Brigadier General, the Force Commander of the ECOWAS Stabilization Support Mission to the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. We've been here on an ECOWAS mission for the past 14 months. As you are all aware, the mission was instated following the attempted coup here in February 1st last year. So I've been here for the past 14 months. The contingent, the force is made up of troops from Nigeria, Senegal, Ghana, and Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria, of course, has the largest contingent as usual. And we are also the first contingent to deploy to the mission. Basically, what we have been doing is we have been conducting long and short-range patrols. We have been securing key facilities here in the country. We have been providing security to the president and other authorities and vital infrastructure, the presidential palace, the Palacio du Governor, and other activities. We have also been very, very involved in civil-military cooperation activities. We have been especially medical outreaches. The Nigerian contingent has been very, very active in that regard. I think the level 1 hospital from inception to date, we have treated over 5,000 personnel, both military and civilian citizens of Guinea-Bissau.
How do you perceive the president's visit today?
This is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity for myself and my officers and men. It is not always, it's a very rare occurrence for the Commander-in-Chief to visit his troops out of the country. We are fortunate to have received the President today. We are the first troops that I think the President has visited outside Nigeria since he became the President. We are indeed very, very grateful for that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Of our President's visit to Guinea-Bissau, is there any interest that Nigeria has?
Oh, of course. Nigeria has enormous interest in the stability of the entire West African sub-region, if not the entire African continent. Don't forget, Nigeria is the biggest country in terms of everything, in terms of all parameters, all indices of a great country that you can mention. Nigeria has it above other African countries, black African countries, if you may say. So it's in the stability of the entire West African sub-region, as I said, because of obvious reasons. Nigeria is the big brother of all the ECOWAS countries in West Africa. 1, 2. Even in terms of economic dependence or interdependence, Nigeria, you can say with all sense of responsibility, is the economic giant of this sub-region. And so all countries along the west coast of Africa look up to Nigeria for leadership and for bringing or shoring up or enhancing the dignity of the black man. Forget not, Nigeria is the biggest concentration of Africans, black Africans, as a nation anywhere else in the world. It's reputed to be 1 out of every 5 Africans is a Nigerian. So Nigeria contains the largest number of blacks in a territorial environment in the world. So that counts for something significant. Nigeria's leadership role in Africa generally, and specifically in West Africa, cannot be overemphasized. And that's why take Guinea-Bissau, for instance, where we are now. The Nigerian contingent, troops to ensure stability in this country, is the largest out of all the ECOWAS countries' stabilization troops that are here. And the president has just addressed them. You were all there, we were all there together. The commander there told us they are the best equipped, the best motivated, the best mobilized and all that. So there is no gainsaying the fact that Nigeria's presence, our president's presence here, don't forget the ECOWAS meeting is also holding tomorrow, and everybody is looking up to Nigeria taking over the mantle of leadership of the ECOWAS community, the organization. And that's another pointer to the fact that every one of them recognizes the fact that Nigeria should assume the leadership role. Even when we went to Paris the other day, about 2 weeks ago or 3, most presidents, so many heads of states were falling over themselves to meet with the Nigerian president, with President Tinubu. And every one of them that he could accommodate did say emphatically that they were happy that Nigeria is now back in the global affairs. Nigeria is now back on the world stage or the global stage and is really proving its mettle simply because of the progressive policies of this current president in the last 1 month. So this has come to be emphasized here in Guinea Bissau. Guinea Bissau is a very small country. It has resources, oil and gas, and it has the largest mangrove forest area in the world. Over 10% of the entire land area is mangrove forest. And that signposts a lot of things that will be there. So apart from these economic indices and resources, there is also internal instability. There was an attempted coup sometime back, which necessitated Nigeria and West Africa, the ECOWAS community, to send stabilization force here. And that's why Nigeria is taking a leading role in that stabilization effort. And we have seen that. The Guinea-Bissau president visited President Tinubu in Lagos during the Salah period. We were all there, and he was full of encomiums for our president and wanted, and I mean, he said this to my own hearing, that he would want our president to assume the leadership role in West Africa. So it is, from all indications, a very worthwhile trip for our president.
Thank you very much. I wanted to